Hi everyone, welcome to Business Object Architect in a Bangalore location, certified in a SAP BOBJ, Oracle Cognos. And I work with different versions of the BO, from the older version to the latest version, 6.5. So these are the different versions I worked in my previous experience. 6.5 XAR2, 3.1, 4.0, 4.1, 4.2. So these are the different versions I worked in my previous experience. And also I completed more than 5 projects BW integration with BO. So what it means BW integration with BO? So implemented a reports by connecting to the BW sources. And also I'm a good experience working with the SAP HANA source with a BO, design a universe reports and develop a dashboards by connecting to the SAP HANA sources. And other than SAP sources, I work with the non-SAP sources, Oracle, Teradata and SQL Server. So in my experience, I work with SAP and non-SAP sources. So we can develop a dashboards and reports by connecting to the SAP HANA sources and BW sources, and also non-SAP source like a SQL Server, Oracle, Teradata, Sybase, which can connect to any of the relation database. And I work with the different domains. I work with the telecom project, sales domain, banking, and HRMS. In our training, we are discussing end-to-end implementation on sales domain project. Okay, so what it means end-to-end implementation is gathering the report requirements, understand the requirements, and start analyzing the backend sources. Is it Oracle or SQL Server or SAP HANA sources and BW system? Once you analyze the source system and designing the universe, developing the reports and deploying to the production environment, deploying to all the reports or dashboards into the production environment, and providing the access. Is my voice is not clear? Is it clear to all? I think others is okay. Please check your end. Yeah. And once you implement reports and that we are going to deploy into the production. So once the report is available in the production, how user going to access the reports? We are providing the access to the particular reports to the particular users. And also some reports, we are going to schedule it and send it to the user email box. So that all we are going to cover end-to-end implementation in our training. Okay. So I'm going to cover all the real-time scenarios which I worked in my previous experience. Okay. So that's about my experience. And coming to the topics which I am going to cover in this training is overview of the reporting tool. What is reporting? What is the purpose of the reporting? And also at the end of the training, I'm going to cover Sahil can't hear my voice. No, others able to can hear me. So guys, are you guys able to hear me? I hope everyone able to hear me except Sahil. Sahil, are you able to hear me now? If anyone have any questions, you can raise your hand. Also, you can type your question in the chat window. There is a raise your hand option. You can raise your hand. Yeah, yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay. So coming back here. Okay. So in case if you want to talk to me, you can always raise your hand. I will unmute you. Yeah. Sahil, you can talk now. I
Okay.
just unmuted you.
Yeah, I noticed that. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
could
no
not hear
problem.
you earlier, so it's okay now. I'm fine.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So, guys, if everyone have any questions, please message me or you can raise your hand. I will unmute you so you can talk to me in between if you have any questions. Okay. So just till now, I just explain about myself and about what are the technically what are the versions I worked in a business objects. So that I covered. Now I'm talking about the topics which I'm going to cover in this training. So overview of the reporting tool. What is reporting? What is the purpose of the reporting that I'm going to explain? And at the end of the training, I'm going to cover the interview questions, like mock-up interview questions. What kind of questions regularly the interviewer asks? Like what is the currently project you are working? Tell me the project architecture which you worked. Can you tell me the project, the complex scenarios, complex scenarios which you worked, complex report you implemented, and can you tell me some of the production issues which you resolved? So that kind of questions in interviews they will ask. So that all I'm going to cover as a part of the training. And the resume preparation. So what kind of roles and responsibilities as a BO technical or a senior technical consultant can handle, and what kind of roles and responsibilities we do. So that all, so we are going to cover so that you can keep it in your resume. And this training covered the certification exam preparation also. So after the training completed, so you can go. You need not to wait for till the training completed. Maybe after 20 days of the session completed, you can go for a BOBJ certification. Okay, that is a web intelligence certification you can enroll. There are multiple certification. So I prefer you can go for a WebE certification so that you can easily pass. And if you complete the WebE certification, you can consider that you have a BOBJ certified. You need not mention only the WebE certified. Okay. So BO is have a multiple certification. So I prefer everyone go for in case if you are interested in certification, you can go for a WebE certification. And also the job support. So job support which is not related to the placement. So placements can taken handled by the Kalyan team. So job support which is basically related to once you join into the project, so if you are not able to give any solution, so that in case if you are facing some problem while you developing a report, complex scenarios, or doing some complex calculation which you cannot able to do it in the reports, so you can always reach me. I will give you the job support for you. So if you share your project, if you share your screen, I will help you to resolve your issues. Okay. So that's about the highlights of my training apart from the technical part. Okay. And yeah. So be a launchpad. So be a launchpad. Anyone have any questions here? You can raise your hand. I will unmute you. You can talk to me. Anyone have any questions? Okay. Perfect. Now, moving on to, so these are all the list of the topics I'm going to cover in this training. So these are the high level topics. So maybe if you want to see the individual topic wise, you can go to the website. In the website, you will find Techie Trainings website. So there you will find the detailed course content, which I just highlighted the high level course content which I added here. So I'm going to explain now. These are the topics. So architecture wise, business components. So this is architecture which I prepared myself to understand all the components, how it is related to each other. BA Launchpad is a business object portal. Using this portal, end user going to log in and he can they can access the reports which is available in the repository. It's a portal. BA Launchpad is a portal. Using this portal, user going to access the reports. What kind of reports user can access it? User can access web intelligence reports. Web intelligence is one of the web-based reporting tool. And user can access the dashboards. User can access the crystal reports. User can access the SAP Design Studio dashboards. User can access the Lumira reports. By logging to the BA Launchpad, user going to access Web Intelligence, Dashboard, Crystal Report, Design Studio, Lumira, and Client, Web-rich Client reports. So once the developer has implemented these reports or dashboards by using these tools, so we'll publish into the BO server. Once the report is available in the BO server, user going to access through the BA Launchpad. User going to access all type of reports through the BA Launchpad. Okay. I will show you tomorrow in the first session how user going to access the reports through the BA Launchpad. Okay. Now, so as a BO developer, we are also going to log into the BA Launchpad to develop a web intelligence reports. To develop a web intelligence as a BO developer, we are also going to log into the BA Launchpad to develop a web reports. Okay. Web intelligence is one of the web-based reporting tool. Web intelligence is one of the web-based reporting tool. Okay. So using this portal, we'll log into BA Launchpad, open a web intelligence application. As I said, web intelligence is one of the reporting tool, which is a web-based reporting tool. We develop web intelligence reports by connecting to the universes. So what is a universe? Universe is a semantic layer. Universe is a semantic layer between the database and the report developer. Okay. Universe is a semantic layer between the database and the report developer. Who is going to design the universe? We are going to design the universe by using the UDT tool or information design tool. Okay, and these are also BO tools only. IDT and UDT is also BO tool to implement a universe. So we are designing the universe by using the UDT or IDT tool by connecting to the different databases. Okay, fine. Let's just say example, I have all the sales data is available in the Oracle database. All sales information is available in Oracle database. Oracle, which can have the multiple dimension table and fact table. Each table is having a huge volume of the data. Okay. Now I want to develop a sales reports on top of the Oracle. So to develop a Webby report, Webby can't directly access the database. Webby can't directly access the database. So we have to design a universe using the UDT tool, and develop a Webby reports. Okay. So we have to design a universe using the UDT tool and develop a Webby reports. Develop a Webby report by connecting to the universe. Okay. Or you can create a universe by using the IDT tool also. You can design a universe by using the IDT tool. Both are the same tools. Okay. So IDT is introduced in 4.0 version. UDT was there in a very long back. It is there from the beginning of the BO. Okay. But what is the difference between the UDT and the IDT is, with IDT you can connect to the multiple databases at a time and you can create a one universe. Okay, you can create a one universe by connecting to the multiple database, but with the UDT I can create a universe by connecting to the any of the single database. The UDT can't connect to the multiple source system. So that is the main difference between the UDT and the IDT. And if you know designing the universe with the UDT tool, if you know designing the universe with the UDT tool, it is a similar way we design a universe with IDT tool. There is no much difference. Only the difference is it can connect to the multiple databases at a time. But with the UDT, you can connect to only the single source system. Say suppose I have Oracle database and SQL Server database is available. Then you have to create the two universes if you are designing with the UDT tool. But when you use IDT, we can connect to the multiple source system. You can create only the one universe. So multiple universe is not required when you use the IDT tool. Okay. So at the time of designing the universe, you will get a more idea. Okay. But anyway, yeah. If you have any questions, please go ahead. Yeah, Sahil, please go ahead.
Yeah, so Madhukar, if I understand it correctly, the only difference is that IDT allows multi-source universes, right?
Correct.
So
multi-source, yes, correct.
Yeah, so why does SAP even provide UDT in 4.0 versions anymore? Why not just provide IDT?
Okay, I'll tell you. See, in the future, you will not see the UDT tool. So instead of adding the new feature in UDT, so they introduce with a new tool which is IDT tool. Okay, which has more flexible compared with the UDT tool. Okay, and here in a UDT, which is not feasible to add the multiple source system. Okay, the way they design the universe UDT tool, which cannot connect to the multiple source system. So because of that reason, instead of adding the new feature in UDT, so they want to more flexible. So developer can easily design a universe. So to avoid that problems, so they introduce with a new tool which is IDT tool.
So can't you create single source universes via using IDT?
Yes, we can do that.
You can do that. Okay.
Yes. All right. That's what I'm telling. If you know the UDT, So you can create a universe with IDT without any training. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So basically, to make more flexible and to design a universe with easy way, so they introduce with IDT, because in a UDT, so which we have all the connectivities and data foundation layer and business layer, which we are going to do it in only the single layer. But so in additive, we can do step by step. So developer also, it will be easy to design it with additive tool. So that's why they made it easy, all technical things in additive tool instead of doing it with the existing tool. Okay.
okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, and also in our training, we are going to cover both the tools, because so there are some projects still they are using the UDT tool because of the reason. So I'm going to cover in the both the tools. Okay, fine. Anyone have any questions? Okay, perfect. Now, when it comes to the SAP HANA source system, yes, you can create a universe, an IDT tool, and design a universe, develop a web report, or you can use a UDT also. Okay, and with the latest version of the BO, without any universe, we can directly create a reports on top of the SAP HANA sources. We don't require any universe. So that is the new feature is added in latest version of the BO for that. So they establish the connection between the SAP and Web Intelligence reporting tool. They open the source to connect the SAP HANA sources. Okay. So that is also I'm going to explain the new feature. And also you design a reports on top of the BW system. For that, we are going to create a universe by connecting to the info cubes or multi-providers or DSOs, and you develop a web reports. Or if you already BEX is implemented using the query designer tool, BEX is implemented using the BW tool. In a BW, there is a query designer tool. Using that, BEX, where BEX queries are implemented. So that is taken care by the BW team. So once the BW team implemented a BEX queries, if the BEX queries are already available in the BW system, so we need not to design universe. You can directly access the BEX queries and develop a web reports using OLAP connection. We need to establish the connection between the BW system and the web system, BO report system. So that's called OLAP connection. Using the OLAP connection, we can access the BEX queries and develop the web reports. Okay, so that I'm going to cover in the training regular session. Fine. Anyone have any questions? Okay. Apart from the web intelligence reporting tool, we are also covering the rich client reporting. So all the other reports, all the other tools which can access the universes, how we can access, connect to the universes. Similarly, dashboards also can access and develop a dashboards, crystal reports, design studio, Lumira, and client tools, rich client tools. Okay, so the same way we can access, and but with the webby rich client tool, you can develop a report by connecting to the Excel and text files. If the data is available in Excel sheet, or if the data is available in text files, so you can directly access the CSV files or Excel sheets and develop a webby rich client reports. And also we can develop a reports by connecting to the web services. Okay, so how we can develop a webby rich client report by connecting to the universes and by connecting to the web services. Also how we implement a reports by connecting to the Excel or text files. So that I am going to cover. Okay, so Universe is a common for all reporting tools, whatever I just highlighted here. So Universe is a common to develop reports. Okay, but it is not mandatory. It is not always mandatory. Let's say suppose Design Studio. So without Universe, can't we develop a report? Can't we develop a dashboard? Yes. With the Design Studio, you can directly connect to the SAP HANA sources and you can connect to the BW sources and you develop a dashboards. Okay. When it comes to the non-SAP sources, the Universe is mandatory. Okay. So that all we will discuss in further next sessions. So you will get more idea once we started practical session. Okay. And also the training cover not only the development, so we are going to cover in the administration part also. So the training we are discussing the administration also. So what is a CCM? Central Configuration Manager is a tool. Using this tool, we are going to do all the server configurations. So once you install the BO, there are multiple servers should up and running, which is the web processing server, crystal reporting server, CMS server, and input file repository server, output file repository server. Okay, connection server. These are the servers should also always up and running to access the reports or to run the reports or to develop the reports. Okay, so what are those servers and what is the significance of the each and every server? So that all we'll discuss as in our administration training. So as I said, like this training cover admin as well as the development. And the CMC is a tool which is the administrative tool where we are going to do all the security. We are going to set up all the security. So security in the sense like, so suppose I want to create a user, sorry, user want to access the reports. So as administrator, so we are going to create a users and provide the access to the particular reports to the particular users. And also user don't want to access all the reports which is available in the repository, right? User want to access only the few reports. So user belongs to the sales team, so he want to access only the sales report. So as an administrator, we have to provide only the sales report access. Okay. So removing access, providing the access to the specific set of reports. So that is all taken care by the CMC tool. And also configuring the SMTP servers and maintaining the load balance between the multiple systems. And I want to schedule a report and send it to the user email box. That SMTP settings we have to configure in the BO system to send it to the user email box. Okay, that all admin activity also I'm going to cover. And once you develop a report, so normally we develop a reports in the development system, right? So all the reports we develop in the dev system, and that we need to move it to the quality system for testing purpose. Once the UAT or unit testing completed, so that we need to move to the production system. How we can move the reports down to the quality system to production, that we also were discussing using the PMT tool. PMT is a tool, promotion management is a tool. Using this tool, we can promote the reports one environment to the other environment down to quality system to the production. Okay, and upgrade management tool is a tool. Sorry. So upgrade management is a tool so which we can migrate 3.1 reports to the 4.1. So let's say suppose you have all the reports available in older version, which is in BOXI 3.1. So that you can move it to the 4.0 or 4.1 or 4.1 version to 4.2 version. Upgrade management is a tool which we can migrate the 3.1 reports to older version BOXI 3.1 reports to the latest version of the BO 4.0 or 1 or 2 4.2 version. Okay, so that upgradation, I mean the project migration also we are covering this training. And the report conversion tool, so it's a tool which we can convert the reports, desktop to web. Okay, so desktop intelligence, it is a very old version tool which is one of the reporting tool in 3.1. so those desky reports we can convert into the web intelligence formatting. using the report conversion tool. Okay, so these are the components and the tools we are going to cover in this training. Anyone have any questions about the architecture of the business object components? Is it everyone clear? And guys, and you can raise your hand if you have any questions, or you can type your question in the chat window in a GoToMeeting. Okay, I'll just to show you sample reports here. One of the project I implemented and which is a backend source as a Oracle, and see sample reports, like these are the reports which we are going to implement in. And header I removed, which I like having the company logo and the report names and the report date when this report is executed. Okay, so that what date to one is the first 14th date of the data. So only the one date data selected here, and you'll see the pie chart, and also you'll see the daily summary and how many P1 P2 tickets generated, which is related to the SM ticketing tool, whatever the ticketing tool generated, that information which I'm showing here. And also the number of alarms which is related to, so whenever, okay, this is related to the alarms. Alarm is nothing but some problem generated in a network. So how many alarms are generated in a particular network? So how many priority wise tickets are generated? Priority wise alarms are generated. We'll see the system wise, domain wise number of tickets generated. We'll see. And also, so the specific problem wise number of alarms is generated. Okay, destination, abnormal condition, we'll see. No updated location. So these are the specific problem, top 10 specific problem. And each server, how many alarms are generated? So because of which server is having a problem generated. Okay, so all the data which is showing in the charts, and also the data which is showing in the table format also, and specific problem wise tickets generated, you can see in each date wise, so the data which you can see here. Okay, fine. So in a particular 26th of November, in this particular server, these many alarms are generated. Okay, each date wise 26, 27, 28 data you'll see. Okay, so these are the sample reports, and also we'll discuss more other sample reports also. Okay, and so the duration of the training is total 36 hours of the session, and you will get the server access of 90 days, 60 to 90 days, maybe that you can confirm with the team. And so the server access, so you will get a SAP HANA, BW, BO, all the components you will get, and also one database which is a SQL Server. Okay, which we are discussing BOBJ with HANA, BOBJ with BO, and also we are discussing non-SAP sources with the BOBJ. So both are I'm covering this training. Okay, and also I'm going to provide the material. Like I'm providing material from a SAP portal. Also, I prepared my own documents so that I'm share with you in a PPT. And also the project related documents, which I will give you some technical documents, also functional specifications, and UAT documents. Also, I'll give you the release documents. So once the implementation is complete, how we can release the project dev to quality system to the production. And technical functional specification, which I am going to share with the banking project and sales and HRMS project. So which you will get idea, more idea. So what kind of reports we generate in when it comes to the banking and sales and HRMS. As already told, we are discussing the sales project end-to-end implementation. End-to-end implementation, which we have approximately 1 lakh records. We have that 1 lakh records we are going to cover in this training. Okay, fine. And also, I'll provide you the certification question and answers. And also, so we have a separate material for that certification material that that also I'm going to cover it. That also I'm going to give the material. I'll give you the material one Dropbox link. So in that link, so which all the documents are available. So which I shared with you. And also I'll keep update that link every time. The Dropbox link, I'll provide you the access to that link. Okay. Yeah. Sahil, please go ahead.
Yeah, so Madhukar, this 36 hours, how is it spread out? Is it like 1 hour every day or 2 hours?
Yeah. Initially, we are going to have a 1 hour session, and after 1 week of the session completed, we're going to have a 1 hour 30-minute session every day.
Okay.
Okay, and it's going to be Monday to Friday.
Okay. Thank you.
It's going to be Monday to Friday, and so the same time. It's going to be the same time. Okay, which is 9 p.m. 9 p.m. EST. Okay. Yeah, so that's it my side, and please contact Kalyan for any server related or fee related if you want to discuss. And we are sending a go-to meeting on daily basis, which is going to be a new meeting link every day. And our team will communicate with you the timelines every day. And it's going to be every day 9 o'clock or 9 p.m. EST only. You can join, and it's going to be new link every day we are sharing. Okay. And 1 day before morning or evening we'll share the meeting invite for the new meeting link. And please let me know if you have any questions, or else we can close the session. Anyone have any questions? And just try to unmute all. Currently we have 6 people joined: Amarnath, Patel, Nilesh. uh, anyone have any questions? Yeah, thanks all. Thanks for attending the demo. And
Madhukar, hello.
yes, yeah.
Actually, I'm looking for only admin part. So, is there any facility to have only admin part related to training?
Okay, admin basically once the development training completed, so we are going to start the administration part. Maybe you can just talk to Kalyan. Okay, so when I going to start the administration part, so you can join that time. If
Okay,
you're
because
not
I'm from
interested in
admin
the,
part.
you have already development knowledge.
No, actually, I'm from a basis part team, basic.
Okay,
So, I'm looking for
okay,
something admin related things. So,
okay,
that will help
fine.
for me.
Yeah, okay. But as admin, if you want to continue with the administration side, but if you have knowledge of the development activity, so it is easy to manage the administration activity without having any knowledge of the development. So as a BU administrator, you can't handle it. Okay. But yeah, my suggestion is better you can at least attend the development part before you go for administrator. Because so as a see normally when you work with the production support, so the most of the issues will come combination of the administration as well as the development. So if you do not know about the development knowledge, so it is difficult to handle the administration side also. So now most of the project, if you look at any project, like a development team only is handling the administration also. So there is no separate administrators for business objects when it comes to the production support. So only mainly the administrators, so they install like the dedicated administrator, they install the BO and configure the cluster and they will go. And all the security part taken care by the BO development team only, most of the time. So creation of the users and scheduling. Normally it's administrator activity, but so most of the project now started the development team only handling the admin part also. But yes, so if you have a knowledge of the development, it will be easy for to handle the administration as BO administrator.
One more thing,
But yeah,
there is no prerequisite for this course, right?
no, 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 no.
Because
Anyone can get into the BO.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And if you're really interested in only the administration part, yes, once the development session is completed, we are going to start with the administration. So that time you can
ส
join.
วัสดีครับอาจารย์ไผ่
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So thanks all. Anyone have any questions? So everybody's on unmute. You can talk to me. Yeah. So thanks all, and we'll meet tomorrow same time. And our team will send you the new meeting invite. You guys, you can just request them to share the new meeting invite. Contact Kalyan at techietraining.com, and you can reach him his mobile, and also you can WhatsApp his number. So thanks all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Hello.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yes, someone is having question. Okay. Thank you.